Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Now, when we left off, we had just foiled a particular soldier's efforts to pull the wool over our eyes, and we pursued him on horseback, and eventually caught him, and he explained his position, and we gave him the medical supplies, I do believe. So, let us, without further ado, knock on the door.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Must be out hunting. Okay. Use your Witcher senses to find the hunter. Well, yeah, I would like to do that. Let's do that. So, wrong button yet again. Okay. Always. That is always going to happen.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Okay. So if we head over this way. Aha. Here we go. He does tend to take the paths. Oh, here we go. He's heading off the beaten track now. Oh, wait a second. He's all the way over there. Okay, great. So I didn't even have to use my Witcher sense. I could have just looked on the map. That would have been a good idea.
You, Mislav? Shh. Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs. Yes. More dangerous than wolves. I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, because they're clever. Too late. Attacked another one.
Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, we did it. That was mildly easy, I gotta say. I was not expecting it to be that easy, considering the way he was talking. It was just like, oh, these things are very powerful. But no, it appears not. Not this time around, at least. I'm gonna loot everything here, just to make sure.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No Griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Well, that's good to know, because I'm not entirely sure I am that quiet in comparison to Mislav, that is for sure, but wow. Okay, let's just hope that where he found them is not still being patrolled by the Griffin itself, otherwise we're going to be having a rather difficult fight on our hands. I have a feeling that the Griffin is actually going to be pretty tricky to take out, but if the wild dogs are any...
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
And as I was saying, if the wild dogs are any sign of things to come, then we may indeed be able to very easily take on the Griffin. Now let's just take a look at this.
The Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. Grounds black, saturated with blood.
Okay, what do we need to find here? We need to find some clue. There's something over there, probably a wolf of some kind. I am going to be trying to fight wargs a lot better now, because of course we do have a countering system, we do have a blocking system as well, not just a dodging one, so it would be a good idea if I was actually able to use that to good effect. So I'm going to try to advance my fighting capabilities, and I'm actually a little bit worried that I cannot find what it is we are looking for here. Huh. Maybe it's something over here. Ah, here we go.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Where are they going? Are they going this way? No, I don't think they are. Why would they be going that way? But it does appear as though that they were heading in that direction. So, no, it appears as though they're going this way. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so what is this? Oh no, fast travel! No, I don't want to use that. Not right now, at least. Okay, wait a second. We need to run and jump. So let's do that. Ooh, okay. I was a little bit worried about that, I gotta say. Okay, so we're going this way by the looks of things. Aha! Okay, jump, thank you. Up again? Okay. No! Ah! Really? He couldn't hang on to that? Come on, Geralt, you can do that. Okay, wait a second, let's do it. There we go. That was a little bit better. Do I actually need to even go this way?
Nest. What remains of it, at least.
Oh. Okay.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal Griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Aha. Okay. So, now all we have to do is ask the herbalist about buckthorn. And we are going to be looting these things here. Oh yes, I must mention that one of you did state in the comments that the Witcher weapon I sold may have actually been able to be upgraded into something very powerful. So that was my bad, but that was my mistake to make, I suppose. And at least now, if anyone was watching that video and take a look at the comments there, then they would know not to sell their Witcher weapon, of course. I have said that I have not played the previous Witcher games, so I would not know that those kinds of things can be upgraded and so on and so forth. So, yes, that was my mistake, but I'm pretty sure we'll find some pretty nice weapons that we can use over time. And I'm still pretty happy with the weapons we're using right now, so I suppose don't really need to worry too much. We're still using our Witcher armor. I think we still have some Witcher armor. I think I may have sold my Witcher boots, actually, so that's not too good, but yeah, we'll roll with it. We'll go with the flow. And I would like to be able to get to the herbalist as well. I'm pretty sure the herbalist is going to be over here. We can just hop, skip, and a jump over all of these fences. And we have arrived, I do believe. This is her hut? Yes, it is.
Bad time?
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the Griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a Griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Whoa, there are a huge amount of herbs in her back garden. Do we want to steal all this stuff? This is moly arrow? Okay. Okay, I'm not going to take all of them, or should I? Should I take all of these? It seems a little bit wrong to me, but... Is she really going to need them? She is technically... I don't know. I really do not know. I don't know what we need these for anyway, but I'm going to take them. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's run. Like the thief we are. Run into the wilderness. Okay, now we do need to find some buckthorn on the riverbed using your Witcher senses. Okay, that is perfectly fine. We can do that, no problem at all. We do have some deer here and some does. We are just going to be leaving them alone. Don't really need to worry about them so much now. And what about this? No. I'm trying to find Calandine. Yeah, trying to find some Calandine, but unfortunately that does not appear to be the case right now. It's going to be a little bit difficult. I do know that actually some of you have bundles and bundles of the stuff, so I'm hopeful that we'll be able to find some as well at some point or another. So, let's head down here. Is that the buckthorn? Yep, there it is. Very nice. Now we can talk to Vesemir. So let us go over here. That's going to take 190 steps away. Okay. Well, we should talk to Vesemir. Yes, I know. Thank you. We are going to be heading over to talk to Vesemir, and I will cut away for the small journey. Wait a minute. No. No cutaways. Not right now, at least, because we have an old woman that we need to speak to.
Hey! Anyone home?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at the window, peering at the goings-on. He must have heard, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Okay, break into the locked hut. Well, this is going to be easy, isn't it? We could just use our sign here. Do we want to do that? Or do we want to jump on the roof? Can we actually jump? Yes, we can. Thank you. Okay, there's no way we can get in from the roof. Well, I was anticipating that maybe we could, but nevertheless, let's do it.
A corpse. Explains the stench.
And I'm going to be looting quite a few things. Oh, yes. There's the frying pan. So, she still has the pan. That's completely fine. Ah, and there is the fellow. I see. Well, let's just loot that a little bit.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing.
Yes, nothing. Don't you worry about it. Okay, so let's use our Witcher senses. Ah, here we go.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Okay, well, we're going to be taking a look at those things. Usable items or quest items? I feel like they are probably going to be... No, they're not quest items, they're usable items. Burned papers. Read for more information. And when you arrange to meet, you show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my... in my hands. Waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you... Illegible? Yeah, illegible. Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plans messed up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. Oh my goodness, I feel like that's going to be a little bit of a difficulty for me in this particular game. Uh-huh. Yes, we know. So, wait a second. Can I loot that? I can ignite these. Well, let's examine the frying pan.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yes, I have. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to loot the rest of your belongings if that is at all possible. We are the Thieving Witcher. Oh my goodness, yep. Okay, let's talk to her.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Thank you very much, and I do believe she gave us some food? Didn't she give us some food? That's actually really nice. We were running a little bit low on that, I gotta say. So that is very nice of her. And yes, as you can see, we get a baked apple and a couple of other things like bread. And I think I should probably stop by the wayside here and pick up some of these herbs, just in case. You never know. You never know when you may need one of these types of herbs. Goodness me. I've actually forgotten where Tamira the herbalist is right now. I think she's probably over there, over yonder. I think. Yeah, there we go. That's her place over there. So, yeah, me looking actually was quite close. I was quite close back in the day. Yeah, a couple of episodes ago, shall we say. Okay, let's just loot some of these things right here. Ah, there's Celandine. Excellent. We can actually, I think, maybe, craft one of those potions now. Okay, so there's still nothing on the bounty board right there. Well, that's good to know. Okay, well, let's head on to speak to Vesemir.
Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Aha, thank you. Okay, so without further ado, next time on The Witcher 3, we are going to be meeting Vesemir in the field where we plan to ambush the Griffin. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.